Hello guys, you're welcome to Waides News, the global Waides feed. You already know what Waides News are about. So let's go straight to today's feed, right? A serious diplomatic tension is emerging between the United States and Spain after the US President Donald Trump publicly threatened to cut off all trade with Spain. Now, the statement came after Spain refused to allow the US forces to use the joint military base on its territory for operation connected to the escalating conflict involving Iran. Now, a lot of people have been asking, what triggers these disputes? What's the issue now? Let me explain. Spain hosts important joint base used for the US and North Atlantic Treaty Organization, particularly the naval base in Rota and the air base in Morón. These facilities have long served as strategic hub for NATO and US military operation in Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. However, the Spanish government announced that these bases cannot be used for offensive military operations linked to strikes on Iran. Spanish leaders explained that the operation did not have a clear international authorization and could escalate the conflict further. Spain said its decision was based on international law and the desire to prevent the war from expanding. So this is what really caused the issue. Now I will tell you guys about the Trump administration reaction. This is what Trump said. President Donald Trump responded strongly to the decision. During a meeting in Washington, he said, "We are going to cut off all trade with Spain. We don't want anything to do with Spain." Trump also criticized Spain for what he described as insufficient defense spending within NATO and accused the country of failing to support allied military efforts during a moment of global tension. Now, let's talk why this trade cutoff will be complicated. Why the statement has created headlines across the world. Experts says a full trade cutoff would be extremely difficult to implement. Spain is part of the European Union, which means trade agreements between the US and Spain are governed by broader EU trade frameworks. Any major economic actions would likely involve negotiations and disputes with the entire European Union. You understand? Now, trade between the United States and Spain includes billions of dollars annually across industries such as energy and petroleum, technology and manufacturing, agriculture and food products, defense and aerospace cooperation. Because of these deep economic links, a complete trade shutdown would be a geopolitical move affecting global markets. Now, let me tell you about Spain response. What Spain respond to this, Spain government rejected the pressure and defended its decision. Spanish leaders emphasized that military cooperation must respect international law and warned that expanding the conflict in the Middle East could create dangerous global consequences. Officials also noted that economic relations between Spain and the European Union and United States are governed by international trade rules that cannot be changed overnight. Got that? Now, let me tell you what this means to the world. This situation highlights growing tension inside Western alliances. While NATO countries usually coordinate closely, disagreements about how to handle conflicts involving Iran are revealing different political and strategic priorities among allies. At the moment, the threat to cut trade has not become official policy. No confirmed trade restrictions between the United States and Spain has been implemented. According to KI analysis, moments like this shows how modern geopolitical conflicts extend beyond the battlefield. Military decisions, economic pressure, and alliance politics are now deeply connected. When allies disagree about war strategy, the consequences can quickly spread into diplomacy, trade, and global markets. For ordinary people around the world, this story is not just about politics, it shows how quickly international tensions can ripple through the global systems. Decisions about military bases, alliances, economic partnerships affect energy markets, security cooperation, and stability of international relations. Understanding this context behind this moment helps people remain calm and informed during times of uncertainty. The threat to cut off trade with Spain is real, but no official trade cutoff has been enacted at this time. Stay aware, stay grounded. This is Waides News.